Hey, it's Joshua Vergara from Android Authority. What's going on, everybody? And here is your quick look at the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 and the Galaxy S4. Design-wise, we have a look into what could be the future of Samsung's devices. While the Galaxy S4 employs the glossy plastic that people have been getting rather tired of, the Note 3 marks a new beginning in what Samsung is calling their new design language. A textured plastic is now used in the Note 3, and not only does it very much minimize the slipperiness of the original glossy plastic, it also solves the problem of fingerprinting. With a screen of 5.7 inches, the Note 3 is obviously larger than the 5-inch Galaxy S4, but it manages to stay pretty light at only about 30 grams heavier. The Note 3, of course, comes with the S Pen nuzzled in its slot in the lower corner, but otherwise we have the same general layout all around, with the S4 just smaller and easier to handle in one hand than the tablet form of the Note 3. In the display department, we can pretty much say that the Galaxy S4's great Super AMOLED screen has been blown up to the 5-inch screen of the Note 3. It provides the same vibrancy and high saturation that lends to great colors and great display experience. While the S4 does have more pixel density at 441 ppi, the 338 of the Note 3 is still plenty sharp due to its larger display. Super AMOLED proves to be a great experience either way here, so it's up to you how large you want your display experience to be. While the Galaxy S4 came with the Snapdragon 600, the Note 3 is going to have the updated Snapdragon 800 that clocks in at over 2 GHz. The Note 3 should also come with the updated Adreno 330 and gets a boost with 3 GB of RAM instead of 2. All of this helps with multitasking, especially with added S Pen functions. All, if not most, of the additions that the S4 introduced make it onto the Note 3 as well, like air gestures and views. But the S Pen has always been the Note trump card, and with the added Air Commands menu, the Note 3 helps you get to using your S Pen pretty easily. Speed seems as good as ever on the powerful Note 3, definitely comparable to the S4, if not better. 600 mAh more in the Note 3's battery over the 2600 mAh unit in the S4 should keep you going at least as much as possible as was with the S4. While we weren't able to get any shots from the Note 3 camera, we can say that it does get a boost to the same 13 megapixels that the S4 has, with nearly every photo feature built in like drama and eraser shot. It's largely the same camera either way and should yield similar results. TouchWiz gets an update to Android 4.3 with the Note 3, which brings with it all of the updated navigation options that the S4 originally introduced. Hand gestures and smart functions are now available here, along with additions to the S Pen functionality like pen window small apps and contextual action memos, all are which easily accessible by an Air Command window. There is also the My Magazine, which is pretty much like a second home screen when you swipe up from the bottom, and it consolidates the social media information and news feeds that you have in a flipboard-like fashion. Additions in the Note 3 are all pretty welcome and center around the S Pen, which separates it from the S4. And so, there you have it, a look at the two biggest Samsung smartphone devices. We'll have more for you on the Galaxy Note 3 soon, so stay tuned to Android Authority as we have more.